Radio. So we're gonna see if this live streaming works to YouTube directly. It is currently unlisted, guy. Unlisted. Just so you know. So yeah, I didn't do much today. We cleaned the outside garbage and stuff. I don't know how many sides the Looney's has. Looney has 11 sides. It's a coin. It's a circle. 11 sides. Kind of like 110. Alright, but the real reason we're here is because I started to think more about the shape. Okay, again, what is it called? Octadecadon. Is that what it is? Octadec. Oh, it's gone. Gone. It's a very woody sound. Gone. So internet might be slow. I don't know. But yeah, this is it. So anyways, I'm looking at this. I go control open screen and whatever. I guess I should have had this done before. But what I'm seeing is that I'm very interested right now in this guy right here. This 4, this 5, whatever, I'll take an orange. This 6, okay, and I want to pay attention to the 1 in front and the 0 behind, okay? And even then, I'd like to also focus on the fact that this is a 1x5 and it is Armageddon. And it's in everything, you know? It's even in Star Trek, for all you Star Trek losers. Okay. There you go, NCC dash, what is it? Come on, Star Trek losers. The reason I know this because I just Googled it. NCC 1701. Now I find that to be quite humorous because if you add 4 and 5 and 6, that's your 15, that's your 16, and that's your 17. Okay, so we got the 17 taken care of. But what else is it? Oh yeah, I totally forgot. It's like a big ass blue O. Okay, that's taken care of. Oh yeah, what else is it? Oh yeah, it's true. It's in the 9x9 matrix where it's making a 1x9. Oh, okay. That's where your 1 comes from. Like, I didn't draw it in order, but like that would be the... Okay, guys. So like, obviously, you don't believe me? Sure. So we'll get to that in a second. So I want to know who created Star Trek, and apparently it's Gene Roddenberry, and I knew that, and Little Mason. It's okay. And this is all I need, okay? The USS Enterprise, I could like decode that. I don't want to, but I saw this and I saw NCC 1701, and I was like, motherfucker. Okay, so 1701 again. We're talking about Armageddon. We're talking about the 18 cells of Armageddon, or like the 17 plus the 1. You know, might want to be talking like the 17 and then the 1, and we're gonna dot them together, like I don't know, 110. So like. Now, what else is left? Oh, okay, we just have the NCC. Oh, okay. I wonder if this has anything about, I don't know, 3858. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think the odds are? 3858 with that. Eh? What is it? NCC. Hmm. Oh, okay, so that's like a 5, because that's a 14. And that's your 3. And that's your 3. Oh, okay. So what happens if you make, okay. So what happens if you make, like, I don't know, an NCC? No, that wouldn't be the way it is. If anything, it'd be a chevron, so it'd be NCC. Okay, and you put a dot in the middle. Okay, because you start with the top, let's say. Let's just not upside down backwards and flip everything. Oh, I should like literally try a better color, Kevin. Okay, so here's your C, here's your N, here's your C. Okay, so that's your 3, that's your 5, and that's your 3. It obviously makes a 3, and then you're going to be fly specking it to something 8, and that something you're fly specking it to is a 5 for 3, 8, 5. Okay, And like, that's a new one now. Okay. So it's like, I guess, an 88. 88 with a 3. It's 91. Circled 911. I don't know. But anyway, 3, 8, 5, and then your last 8 is you have to join. It's like the +1. You have to join this guy. And it makes another, again, you ended with the 5. Your 5 plus your 3 is your 8. It's your 3858. Okay, so NCC just means 3858 magnets required in a cellular energy device, and 1701 just means pretty much basically Armageddon. Oh, it gets better. So I'm thinking about how many sides things have, okay? We're talking about, octodecagons. We're talking about loonies, guy. 110. I wanted to look at the Star Trek transporter because I felt something. And look what I find. Look, they're little hexagrams, guy. They have 6. There's 6 dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's always 6. And there's always got like 8 panels behind it. 6 and an 8. Look at that. I'm shocked. And it has a top and a bottom. Okay, so I started looking at all this crap and I'm like counting stuff and I'm like, okay, like there's different, I don't know which of these are from. I don't know which ones are accurate. It's just not my deal. It's not my jam. But then it's all lunacy, people that are mentally ill that love this crap. I found this and I'm like, boom. Okay, this is everything. So let me go back to here. All right. So I'm gonna like open it because, right? There we go. Boom. Okay. So what do you see here? I think this is the symbolism of an octodecagon. That's what this symbolizes. It symbolizes an octodecagon. Now here's why. Right away. Okay, so let's use white and let's use a crayon and let's keep it big. All right. So right away, what do you see? Okay. You got to remember one thing. Everything is broken into 110s, okay? Which means you're looking for literal 100s, okay? So where's your 100? Okay? Well, you got a big circle here, and you got a big circle here, right? And the whole thing is like kind of mirrored, but like adjoined by some kind of invisible, infinitesimally small singularity. So there's like your 0 and your 0 and your 1. Okay, for your literal 100. But it's really a 1 because it's a continuous line. Another 1, which is a continuous line. And then you can't really see the thing in the middle, can you? For your 0 for 110. So, what did I do? Alright, I'm talking. That's me. Okay, so look at some. So we're thinking about 110s when we're thinking about creation code. So what do we have first of all? We need to know 1 of 7. Right? 1 of 7 is pretty important. Okay, 1 of 7 is like an infinite and 8. Okay? And 1 of 7 is like a 7-11, or like a 7 circled twice, which is again, a 7 circled twice. I had the thing yesterday. What happens when you take a circled 3 and add it to a circled 4? You get a doubly circled 7, and that's your 97 connection because you have a literal 7 inside, but your 7 plus the 2 is your 9, and that's your 97 cells needed in the matrix, the evolved one, to make the heart field. Okay, so all these numbers are here. It's all the time, maximum in your face, getting tired of it, so I'm doing something about it. So where's our 8? Okay, well, that's easy. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what are those 8 doing? They're making a 1, a finite 1. Interesting. Where's your 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should have been circling these, but I thought it'd be too confusing. Okay, there's your 7. 1 of 7. Now, you have to understand what you're doing when you're breaking these down. Okay, look, your one-dimensional line. Okay, like you made a one-dimensional line. Great. You separated the north from the south, let's say. Okay, cool. Now, what have you done? Now, if you only look here now, if you take your plane of vision to only see this stuff, what do you see? Okay, you're going to see 8, and you're going to see 6, and you're going to see a 1. But these are all infinite. They're stretching. They aren't stretching. They're only stopping because your field of vision is stopped. Okay? When you mirror it, you create a new type of duality. Okay, that's all I'm trying to get at, is you create a new type of duality, and that duality is with the left-right paradigm. With God's left and God's right. The right hand of God, the left hand of God. Okay? So, that's all it means. Right here. This is what I want to get at. So what is the quadrants right now? Okay, well, here you have 4, here you have 4, here you have 3, here you have 3. You know that this is a 1, and you know that this is, I shouldn't do that. You know that this is a one-dimensional line, and you know that this is a one-dimensional line. So you kind of have a circled 44 next to a circled 33, and then you have, like, again, on top, right? But we're not going to go that far yet. So 1 of 7 of 13. Okay, so 1 of 7. Gotcha, right? 13, 13, 13. Well, if you think about it, there's 8 panel things and 6 things, 14, 13. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, this is what I want to get to. Okay, so the hexagram with the 8 in the back, again, this is showing depicting the 6 faces of a cube and the 8 vertices of a cube. Okay, so you're depicting, again, crap, you're depicting 110, okay? But it's all about the details inside. So sorry, Control Z. This 0 has 8 inside of it, and this one has 6 inside of it, and this one's just the mirror of the other one, so it's like another one of the 6s, so it's like a circle for the 6, pretty much, okay? So maybe that's where that comes from. So like yeah, that's where it comes from. The 13. The 13 is your it's the 7 on, okay, before you created the left-right paradigm between the circle, you're kind of like modifying that circle. So it was a circled 6, okay? But then you put a line through it. So you got to read it as more like a 7. And you got to look at the other side as like the 6 it's reaching out towards, but it's not a 6 anymore. It's 2 3s. You got the bubble got split. And anyways, yeah, details. So again, it comes back to the this thing. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about 3s and 4s. Okay, great. Woohoo. No one really cares about that stuff, right? Kevin does. You're talking about these 3. You're talking about the one that goes here, the one that goes here, and the one that goes here. Okay, those are the 3. Okay, it's like basically the 4, the 5, and the 6. Those are the important ones. Now, the 4, the 5, and the 6. Why? 4, the 5, and the 6. So, again, this right here would be your 4, because it's like a circle 3, and the circle 4 would be your 5. So it's like your 5, 4. Oh, that's what I want to get to, the hypercube. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so the hypercube. Ugh. I hope you got Star Trek enough. Alright, so the hypercube is immensely important. Now here's why. So here is your 4 by 4. Okay, and we're all cool with that. And here is your 3 by 3. Okay, and here is your 2 by 2. Okay, and then again, it's making a V. Okay, with a dot. in basically a 5 by 5. Okay, so that's what you're making here. And it kind of has like the extendo outie bits for the, there's your fish. Okay, so, right. I think we're talking about parts of the V of the fish. I think that's just what this is. Okay, you have 4 quadrants. Okay, every quadrant is the same. You have a 3 with a 4, and you have a 4 in the back with a 5. Okay, you make an 8 sky when you're circling things. So you're talking about what's inside the 4x4. What's inside the 4x4 is the hypercube. Okay, it's the 1x2, the 1x3, and the 1x4. It's all contained in the 9 quadrant of the matrix, or 1/4 of the matrix, to give you a very clear kind of 4-5-4, where like the 5-4 kind of represent the 9 quadrant of where it goes, and then there is your 49 gates. Okay, the 49 gates, that's what it means. It means the 1x4 inside the 1x5 grid, which is in 1/4 of the matrix, and the 9 in the truth. Okay, so where's your 49 gates, kind of? It's not really 49, obviously. It's not meant to be taken literally. But it actually goes back to 97, in fact, because if you think about it, if you read it backwards now, you're going to have your 94. But you need to know that it came from 3 things. 94 plus 3, 97. Again, back to the amount of cells needed in the larger matrix chart. Go watch older videos if you want to see anything about that. But, I wish I made the video about this when it was fresh. It's really hard to think about and do again.